It's a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Aggies will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will be the first up today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Tailback takes the handoff again. We bring him down to the 25 and move him closer and closer to the red zone.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And 3rd down, it's a handoff. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Let's see if they can convert the point after. And it's 7-0 after the BA. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense out there for their first possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Plays bottled up and the football is loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Defense is coming after him.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Gives it to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the tailback's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
The defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Testing the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Extra point try coming now. The extra point. Stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score, Georgia.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Yankees will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. It's reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He finds his man. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Murray. The big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The receivers got it on a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. The offense starts with a short field. Makes a quick catch. Look out, he's got some space. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to lick off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And this pass is caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Then he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to throw again. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Harris. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Texas A&M, 13.
Bringing it out, it's Santiago. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. It's like the final play of the half coming up. And there's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Santiago. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Murray. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now they run the draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And he's got it again. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Just able to get it away. He'll field it close to midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Georgia, 35. Texas A&M, 13.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Short throw complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. Now the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Santiago. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a quick grab. Running with purpose. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
It's caught downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Georgia 49, Texas A&M 13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Santiago. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. He'll throw it now. A short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25. The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
This time, a completion. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it.
It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, A&M.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. That's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues.
Georgia, number 3.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score. Georgia, 63.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick off.
Bringing it out, it's Santiago. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it on a crossing route. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
That's reeled in. It's Allen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Georgia, 84.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away.
Number 10, on to punt it away.
On the return, it's Burks. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Georgia, 91.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Pass complete on a crosser, moving right through the contact. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, we're going to throw the football. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he is seeing today.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. The Aggies will have to kick this away. Running it back, it's Burks. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Crook. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.